Thank you to Trey Mosley for the introduction. We are indeed excited to welcome you to another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. The punter, Bradley Pinion, will handle kickoff duties. And off we go here on EA Sports. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. First and 10.
Bronco 80. Let's go now. Warrior 70. Dragon 60. Ready.
Now, faking the give. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion.
Well defended there. The quarterback's trying to attack this defense outside the numbers. Those really wide angle throws near the sideline sometimes can be very hard to defend, so give a lot of credit to this secondary. They were all on the same page, and the ball falls incomplete.
Pressure gets there, and down he goes. This opening drive not going as scripted. It is 3rd and long.
It's 3rd and 15. 19 tight. 19 tight. Buffalo 18. Unlock Ryan. Unlock Ryan. Panther 11. Panther 11. Ready.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. He'll let one go down the middle. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. Oh, how about the coverage there? Met and dropped before he can get a return going. From the 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Nix. Got a man downfield, it's Devontae. And a big strike for good yardage there all the way up to midfield. Williams in motion. On 1st down, here's Nix to throw. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
Timing and trust, critical elements of this quick passing game. If your target and the quarterback are not on the same page, it winds up being an incompletion and a wasted down.
2nd down. Nix. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. Trying to get it to Travis Etienne that time. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down. Nix from the gun on 3rd down. That one caught by Tucker. 17 yards on that connection. 1st down, Baltimore. Now Nick's going to look to throw. He's hit as he threw. It goes to the ground, and it's an incomplete pass.
I think that play probably results in a completion if that protection just holds up a little bit longer. It was that initial pressure in the face of the quarterback that forced him to get rid of that ball a little bit earlier than he wanted. Disrupts that timing, ruins the play.
On the ground, here's the Clemson product, Travis Etienne. And it'll be a pickup of 3, so 3rd down forthcoming. From the shotgun, here's Nix. And that is incomplete. The big tight end, Cole Kmet, the intended receiver. And that'll set up 4th down.
There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
That's going to be caught, and he's going to have the Ravens 1st down. They find a way to convert on 4th and 10. Back to throw is Nix. That is caught to the goal line and in. Mike Williams. Touchdown, Ravens. It's his 4th touchdown on the year. No problem there on the extra point. And the Ravens will take a 7-0 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This will be returned from the 6. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. Nowhere to get away, and he's going to go down.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sit-and duck for this pass rush. I think you just rush that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Levante David. Nothing the defense loves more, Greg, than the opportunity to not only stop a team, but turn them back around the other way. A touchdown on the pick 6.
Yeah, the defense just loves getting their hands on the ball when they can, Mike, but it is extra special when they're able to capitalize and take it all the way back for 6.
These are the ones that rip your heart out on the offensive side. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Well, a big play there, and maybe a big break, too. The ball going out of bounds, so they keep possession and keep a little bit of this momentum going, Greg.
We see this across the league so much now, Mike. Defenders are getting so good at ripping that ball out. Unfortunately for them, in this case, they got the ball out, but it ended up going out of bounds.
And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. Whole lot of extra muscle over there on the left side for this 1st and 10. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. And that one knocked away. It's incomplete.
As a pass rusher, you don't always need to record a sack to make your presence felt. Creating pressure, move the quarterback, affect his timing. Those are all different ways to take pressure off your coverage unit.
And that one just kept getting worse and worse until finally they bring him down.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
Throwing now on 3rd and long. And that is incomplete.
And this offense just cannot get anything going right now on 3rd down. If you ask any offensive play caller throughout the entire league, Mike, the importance of 3rd down, maintaining possession, making the defense stay on the field and have long extended drives, it is critical to not only scoring points, but ultimately winning in the NFL.
He's going to let this one go deep. And that is incomplete. The defense very happy to see that play call. The decision to go for it on 4th and long will end up in a turnover on downs. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. They'll throw. It's Nix. Brought in by the tight end, Cole Kmet. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. Ball down to the 16-yard line, and it's 1st and 10. Throwing is Nix. Throw over the middle, brought in by Adams. And the Ravens are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Here's Nix to throw. And he's in. Travis Etienne. Touchdown, Baltimore. The kicking team on for the extra point. He's got it. And the Ravens will stake themselves to a 21-0 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll start on the ground with Barkley. And tough running there. He's up to the 32. Aiden Hutchinson, the former 1st rounder, in on the tackle. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. That's going to be caught by the rookie from Colorado. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. From the 50, he'll set up to throw. He's going to air this one out. That is brought in. And he'll be taken down at the 10-yard line. They'll look to throw here on 1st down. A pass caught by Saquon. That was not what they were hoping for. He's going to go out of bounds behind the line. A loss on that one.
Outbreaking routes, Mike, especially outside of the numbers, everything is about the timing. If you're late with the throw, you're going to be watching that defensive back take that thing the other way for 6.
They'll run straight ahead with Barkley. And he finds a seam and takes it down to the 3. That is caught, and he'll take it on in. Touchdown, Bears. And that is touchdown number 1 in the National Football League career of a guy, Greg, taken high in the draft. hoping for moments like that.
When you get drafted in the first round, Mike, let alone as a wide receiver, the expectation in the NFL today is that you need to come in and be an immediate impact player. Plays like this continue to build that relationship with the quarterback, and I think this guy's got a real bright future.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming, and the ball coming out to the 30-yard line.
Ready up. Cover 19. Cover 19. Cover 19. 7 Pirates. 79 Broncos.
Williams in motion. Nix now on 1st and 10. And unable to connect there. It's incomplete.
Just a little bit too much juice on that one, and you just can't throw the ball out of bounds. Give your receiver a chance to go up and compete for the ball, but when you miss that far wide, he's got no shot.
Now, a 2nd down throw for Nix. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
Based on the routes downfield, it looked like the protection was designed to give the quarterback a little bit more time to wait for things to uncover downfield. So give credit up front to the defensive line. Immediate pressure early speeds up the quarterback's clock. He's got no choice than to get rid of it, probably a little bit earlier than he would have preferred.
The punter remains on the sideline. They're going to line up and go for it on 4th down. On 4th down, here's Nix. He gets this complete, finding Adams. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Play action now. It's Nix. This throw right side is caught by Adams. This duo dynamite. 18 yards on that connection and another 1st. Working out of the gun, it's Nix. Cross right side to the tight end, Komet. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15. On the move at the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Up the middle, here's Etienne. And the Ravens are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Man in motion here is Tucker. To the goal line and in. Trey Tucker. Touchdown, Ravens. Now, the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Ravens add on one more as they extend their 2nd quarter lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. He fields it at the 8. And he'll manage to get this back only to about the 20-yard line. On play action, he'll set up to throw. He's going to take a shot down the field. And this will be incomplete.
I think at some point for this quarterback, he has to start looking some other directions. I mean, he's tried to get the ball now to this guy multiple times, and all of them have resulted in incomplete passes. I'm not saying don't throw it to him in the future, but maybe get yourself a couple easy completions elsewhere before you look back in his direction. You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coach. They seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
And that is incomplete.
I know it fell for an incompletion, but pretty impressive. He was able to push that ball really far downfield as he was being hit. Really says a lot about the arm strength that this quarterback has.
Trap 60. Ready?
They will indeed go as they look to throw. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Brandon Jones. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
The best way, Mike, for a defense to bait these bad throws is don't allow the quarterback to throw the ball to their first read. By the time he gets to the third or fourth read, in this case, the defender has already put himself in position, jump that route, challenge the receiver, and that's a big-time takeaway.
He'll let this go deep for the end zone. That is caught. What a throw. Cole Kmet, touchdown, Baltimore. The extra point is up and through. And the Ravens tack on one more to their lead. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He's going to try it here again. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down. That one incomplete.
It's been a bit of a pedestrian game for this quarterback and ultimately this passing game here today, Mike. And I know they all would have loved to connect on that deep throw. I think that stat sheet would have looked a whole lot different, but just a little off in their execution and leads to an incompletion.
And he's going to be running out of bounds, but not until he gets down to the 40-yard line. They'll look to throw again. He's able to keep his eyes downfield for the completion. They'll look to throw yet again. That's in the end zone and intercepted. Picked off by J.C. Horn. And the Ravens are going to get it back here just shy of the 20.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
They'll go play action with Nix. That's caught Steal by Tucker. That'll change things. Out of bounds inside the 35. A huge play just before the half. It's a gain of 49. The tight end, Komet, is on the move. Nix, now to throw it here on first down. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Davante Adams. Touchdown, Ravens. Now the try for an extra point. He's got it. And the Ravens add on to their already sizable lead. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out. So they'll take over at the 30-yard line.
Ready. 19 Lion. Let's go.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. That'll be taken in by Barkley. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8. Here's 2nd and 2.
Last thing, 19. Set. 70 range. 18 Rattler. Take go.
They'll look to throw. He's going to look for the home run ball. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down.
Let's go now. Come 19. Bronco switch. Hurt. Right there. Hurt.
He'll drop to throw. And they will continue to go backwards. He's taken down for a sack. No movement from the punt team. They'll line up to go for it on fourth down. Going up top. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end. All right, Coach. Thank you. Two very different halftime speeches by these head coaches. That's for sure. As we get set for half number 2.
Cade York to kick off.
Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
Go!
The drive begins with a carry from Etienne. He's going nowhere. Going to lose yardage on that play.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
Second down. Nix. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. They might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
He needed 13, and that's exactly what he got. By the nose of the football, it's a first down. From the shotgun, here's Nix. A quick slant, and here's Adams. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. Off the play fake, here's Nix. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. Mike Williams, the one he was looking for, and it'll be second down.
19 tight, Buffalo 18. Ready?
Throwing is Nix. Now he'll air one out. That is caught. And he's into the end zone. Trey Tucker. Touchdown, Baltimore. That his second touchdown of the game. This one number 7 on the year. The extra point is good. And the Ravens stretch things out even further. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchback.
Okay, ready? Panther 11. Come on.
Now, faking the give, going for it all. And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. Picked up by J.C. Horn.
At their own 14-yard line.
They'll give it to ETN to start this drive. Not much happening there, just a short game. Here's a 2nd and 9. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. His fullback releasing, and he's going to bring it in.
Well, not exactly a highlight reel type play, but in some cases, just checking the ball down to your fullback, picking up some positive yards is the only play that's to be made.
They need the 24-yard line as they come up for 3rd down. This will not do the trick. They've stopped it behind the line. 4th down coming up. Ravens sending the punt team out there as he'll hit this from just outside of his own goal line. Now a fair catch called for and taken right at the midfield stripe.
1st and 10 at the Ravens' 49-yard line.
An unbalanced look to the left here on 1st down.
Let's go.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. 1st down throw there is incomplete.
Mike, when you're completing less than 35% of your passes, you're just not going to win a lot of games in the NFL. He's just too erratic throughout the course of the game. Sometimes it's exactly how they practiced. And at other times, it looks like they've never practiced at all.
3rd and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 5.
70 Lions. Panther Street.
From out of the gun, they give it to Barkley. It's too long for a field goal. They'll go for it here on 4th down.
18 Cardinals.
It's 4th down.
Go.
Now they'll set up to throw. And he's going to be hit and taken down. They got him with a big-time rush, and it will lead to a turnover on downs. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
They'll start the drive on the ground, and here comes a reverse. And he will score again. Trey Tucker. Touchdown, Ravens. 3 touchdowns for him, numbers 6, 7 and 8 on the season.
Just a great way to finish off a drive, and it was something they thought they had a matchup advantage all week long, was in the ground game. And you can see here, they executed at the offensive line. He got some nice blocks downfield from his wide receivers and tight ends, and he was able to do the rest.
And he'll be out of bounds on the return, and the drive will begin there. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. Back to throw. And this offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack.
It's a 10-yard loss.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. That's caught by Chandler. And they're going to move this all the way up near the 35-yard line. He'll look to throw. Looking for his tight end on the corner route. He's got it. And he will go all the way. Touchdown, Bears. Now it's York for the PAT. It's up and through. And the Bears will get just a bit closer. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Oh, what an unforced error at an untimely moment. Just tied the game, but then the kickoff out of bounds, and the ball comes out to the 40-yard line. On the give, it's ETN. And he'll be marked down to the 45-yard line.
This is one of those cases where having high-end speed in the backfield can be such a game changer. The offensive linemen don't need to hold their blocks quite as long. You give this guy a little bit of a crease, and man, he is gone.
This is intercepted. And he's going to set up his guys with great field position. A huge chance to cut into the deficit.
So the first part of any interception is just end up with the ball in your hands, right? That's what every defensive coordinator wants. But anytime you can get yards on the return, that's just an added bonus. And that's what we see here. There's a little space, does a great job securing the catch, and all of those yards just set up for better field position as their offense takes the field.
Throwing now on 1st and 10. He fumbled the football. And the defense has it. So we are... On the handoff, it's ETN. And he tries to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not happen here. He's going to lose a yard. Play action now. No chance at all. He'll go down.
This has been a tough sequence right out of the jump. You work all week on your opening script, and they're usually the plays that you feel the best about to try to establish some sort of early rhythm, but through 2 plays, run and pass, all they've done is go backwards.
And they're going to get him a second time. He goes down again.
3rd and real long. This is where your defensive line has to come to life. They decided to keep extra blockers in the backfield, but it didn't matter. They were able to bring him down for a sack and brings up 4th down.
On 4th down, here's Nix. And that is incomplete. The defense very happy to see that play call. The decision to go for the 4th and long will end up in a turnover on down. On 1st and 10, they'll set up to throw. ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. On play action, he'll set up to throw. That is caught side of the end zone. Ty Chandler, touchdown Bears. York now for the extra point. It's up and good. And the Bears cut into the lead a little bit. And give them credit, they are not mailing this one in. They'll try to get it back with an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
You have no choice. You find yourself down big here late in the fourth quarter, Mike. You got nothing to lose. Give it a shot. Nice job here by the hands team recovering. They're going to take over possession.
On first down, here's Nix to throw. That's right side and brought in by Williams.
It's a gain of 17 yards.
Now Etienne. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
So often when it comes to safeties, Mike, we talk about their speed and their range. But for him to be able to come up and make a tackle and be physical at the point of attack and keep this ball carrier to no gain, that's pretty impressive.
Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down. Man in motion here is Tucker. Searching for some kind of seam to go forward. It's not there. They get him behind the line. Fourth down coming up.
Let's go.
Nick's gonna throw for it. He'll take a shot here for the end zone. And that is incomplete. The defense very happy to see that play call. The decision to go for it on fourth and long will end up in a turnover on down. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. A pass caught by Saquon. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
Recognizing the blitz is just the first step in the process for a quarterback, understanding who you can account for with the protection and then who you can't account for. That's where your hot receiver comes in. He points to his receiver, who the defender they're hot off of. That guy comes, gets the ball out of his hand, and results in a completion.
They'll come up to 3rd and 3. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. Open man, left side. He's got it.
Really nice job here by the quarterback. Not only getting outside the pocket, buying more time for his receivers, but then finding a man open who's able to pick up enough to move the chains.
They'll look to throw again. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down. Back to the air one more time. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. And he might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down.
This has really been the story of this entire game, Mike. I mean, this pass rush has had the advantage over the offense pretty much from the jump, and they've already recorded a couple of sacks, a handful of close calls, and it's the pressure in the backfield is why this team finds themselves with the lead here late in this ballgame.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. 14 yards on that pass play there. Good for a Bears first down.
19 tight, 19 tight.
First and
Don't
10
go
at the
18.
40-yard line.
They'll look to throw yet again. Oh, for the 5th time, he is intercepted. Picked off by Jalen Johnson. And the Ravens are in great shape here as they take over at their 46.
And that should be the final dagger in this one. I mean, barring something dramatic happening here, Mike, I just don't think there's enough time or possessions left in this game to pull off any sort of comeback.
Cowboy 80. Here we go, sack.
Knicks now on 1st and 10. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down. Working out of the gun, it's Knicks. On the move, past the 40. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line.
A gain of 26 yards. First down, Ravens.
A first down throw for Knicks. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
Check, Bobcat, check, Bobcat. Let go.
From the shotgun, here's Knicks. That is caught at the 3. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5. Here's Knicks to throw. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. The PAT, up and good. And the Ravens will add one more onto their big lead. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
Set it. Go.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. He'll let it go deep left sideline. And that ball led him too far, maybe too wide. Out of bounds, incomplete. They'll try again here, 2nd and 10. Now they'll set up to throw. He tosses over the middle. This one is caught. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
You know, it's really been a one-sided game, but how often do we see in the 4th quarter the team that finds themselves down by a lot, they start to come alive? I think it's a combination of trying to end the game on a positive note.
And more of the same. Another interception. And the Ravens are going to take over at their own 2.
Well, Mike, this is entering the wrong kind of rarefied air. I mean, as in, it's only happened a handful of times since the turn of the millennium rare. It's an entire season's worth of pick.
And that pressure too great. He's going to be sacked in the end zone. And that is a safety. So first the decision to throw down here backed up near your own goal line. And the defense gets to the quarterback, sacking him, Greg, in the end zone for a safety.
Mike, anytime you're willing to call a pass backed up this deep in your side of the field, you have to trust that your quarterback is going to have the clock in his head to get the ball out of his hand. In this case, he holds on to it too long. The defense is able to get to him in the end zone, and it results in the safety.